Huh. It's dwarf music. That's awesome. Hello, what do we have here? It's a little dwarf! Tiny Tim? No, probably not. You alright there, sir? This is Mr. Brown. Now, if you remember, the developer that developed this game was named Brownie Brown Studios. So, this is their way of kind of making a quote-unquote developer's room, I guess. I would imagine it's tiring being back here, you know, with the waterfall and everything. Well, I just got here, so I would hope you haven't seen me before. He's the head of the Brown clan, and his name is Brown. What a coincidence. Huh. Well, that's odd. What about San Francisco? Or wait, never mind. We are in Culver City! Did you name it that? Because it's kind of a lame name, to be honest with you. But, Ooh. He's going to give us a promotional prize for being the 1 millionth visitor to Culver City. No, not really, but we're probably the first visitors he's had in a long, long time because there's no one in this place to fit into that little crevasse that we were in. Now, this is very important. You do not want to pick the Duel, is it Duel? I think it's Duel Jam, or the Sotheby Citrus. You want to pick, remember the name of the developer that I just said, Brownie Brown? Well, he's Brown. So you want to pick the Brownie Ring. Here. Yeah, it looks nice. Oh, I guess he has another one. He is exactly right with that. We will get a lot of wear out of this ring. And we receive the Brownie Ring. Well, I mean, we got it in the back of some desolate area in some sort of cave in some sort of water cave. I mean, how good could it possibly... Oh my god! I think I just had a stroke. Someone call an ambulance. No. But the Brownie Ring is the ultimate accessory in the game. Plus 55 to every single stat, except your HP and MP, but that's because there aren't any accessories that increase your HP or MP. But this is a ridiculous item. It's absolutely amazing. I recommend getting it right now and excuse me, and leaving it on for the remainder of the game. You will not find something better than the Brownie Ring. Trust me on that one. Holy cow. Now let's go look at our stats here, because I will tell you what, we jumped from having 30s, 40s, and 60 in agility. Now look at us. Yeah! That is what I'm talking about. Holy cow, our stats are high now. And as you can imagine, that means we will be hitting for much higher amounts of damage. So, we start back out here again now, and I'm going to continue with my conversation about YouTube. So, the whole thing with me wanting a greater audience kind of reminds me of, like, my job. Because, I mean, in my job, I'm trying to entertain the thoughts of the people that are shopping. So, it's kind of important to always be looking for my customers, because the customer is always right. By the way, we just did 274 damage with the sword. As you can see, the Brownie Ring is very, very helpful. We were hitting for much less before this, but now we're hitting for much more. So that's awesome. Anyway, let me see. How can I fix this to work like this? I will do this, then I'll do this, and then I'll do this. Okay, I got it. I'm trying to get it so that the stats are equal because I'm kind of OCD like that. Not really, but... Huh. There's a big pond here. Well, how are we supposed to get by? Well, we will get by, but not yet. First, we're going to head over this way because there's a waterfall here, and if you go behind the waterfall... Yeah, big surprise, there's a secret behind a waterfall. How many games has that been in now? But, yeah... As an entertainer, I'm always looking for a greater audience, and I want to try to, you know, alter my content so that I'm kind of pulling in a greater audience. Now, that's not to say that I'm going to do something desperate or ridiculous, but what I was thinking was that I'm going to kind of go over some concepts that I've been having recently. Oh, this guy's new. I don't think I ran into him when I went through here with the lineup. That was a sea dragon? Yeah, a sea dragon. Must be nighttime because he only appeared at night. Now we're 2-hitting those guys. Before it took 5 hits to kill these those, I think they're clincher crabs? Yeah, clincher crabs. It took 5 hits to kill them, and now we're pretty much 2 or 3 hitting them. So the brownie ring is just that awesome. It makes things much easier for me here. Get your power down spray out of here. So, but yeah, some concepts that I was thinking of doing with the whole YouTube thing. You'll want to look for those breaks in the walls that like the one that I just showed you, and you'll want to press A in front of them because they will open up a gap and release some water. Now, if you drain the water enough, that little pond that we saw back there the water level will lower and we'll be able to pass through it. So that's kind of important, so you might want to remember that. There are 3 switches in all, so you'll want to look for, well, I guess you could say switches. There are 3 rock walls that you can break in all, so you'll want to look for all of those. So one of the concepts that I want to get at for my for a later point in my channel, because like I've been saying recently, oh, get out of here, Polterbox, you're too easy now. One of the concepts that I've been thinking about doing during my Sonic Colors LP, because like I've been saying recently, if you're new here, you might not know this, but I'm doing Sonic Colors next after I'm done with Sword of Mana and James Bond 007 Nightfire. So, while I'm doing it, I'm going to have, because normally I have 2 games in, I'm normally playing 2 games for my channel at once, so I'm going to have some room for that second slot. So what I figured I would do is I would provide some multiplayer stuff, and that means, of course, since I don't just plan on playing multiplayer with my 2 brothers, I'm going to kind of want to include you guys in some way. So what I'm thinking of doing is that I'm going to have, like, let's say Super Smash Bros. Brawl matches, or I don't know if I'm going to get it yet, but GoldenEye 007 for the Wii, if I get it, I can have multiplayer matches with you guys. And what I would do then, basically for that, is that I'm just checking my treasure list. Okay. What I would basically do for that then is that I would have you would have to be a subscriber to my channel in order to be eligible for these multiplayer matches, because it's a subscriber special thing. What was that? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought for no reason. Anyway, you'd have to be a subscriber to my channel, and what you would basically do is I would leave a video. Can I get up, please? Thank you. I would make a video every Monday. That would basically say, okay, you guys know the drill. What you would do is you would leave a comment on the video, I would, like, in the video I would tell you what I was doing that week, and you would leave a comment on the video telling me your friend code for the game that I have if you're interested. Lester, stop walking away from me. I want to heal you. There you go. So, you would leave me a comment on the video telling me your friend code so that you can participate in the video, in the subscriber special that I'm doing. What would happen then is that I would use a random number generator to pick 3 people. Like, let's say I'm playing Brawl that week. I would use a random number generator on Wednesday, and I would pick 3 people from the comments of the video on Monday to play Brawl with me that Friday. And then what I would do is on Wednesday I would make a video saying, okay, these are the people that need to contact me if they're going to be playing Brawl with me on Friday. They would need to contact me before the day was out in order to make it easier for me to get everything together. I'm checking my treasure lists if you're wondering again. So, get everything? Yep, I got everything. Okay, so you guys would need to contact me before the day was out on Wednesday, so that I would know that you're still interested in doing it and in playing, let's say, Brawl with me. And then what would happen then is that Friday I would actually go ahead and play Brawl with you guys. Now it's a little bit more complicated than just that, because what I would also be doing is that I'm planning, like I said, on getting a Skype account. I actually have a Skype account, but I'm trying to still get it to... I've got it to work, but I don't know if it's going to work permanently. It's kind of a complicated system with my computer there. I could tell your bluff before you even tried it there, Mr. Polterbox. Let's see, here we go. Let's grab this one. And what you guys would do is, along with your friend code in the comments on the Monday video, you would also leave your Skype account. And if enough people have Skype, what I would do is I would use Skype MP3 recorder to record on Skype. I don't know if you need to hit this one, but I always do anyway, so just a good idea. So I would use Skype MP3 recorder to record our conversations and the general craziness that's going on in the video, because I feel like reactions like that, where you actually have the people on the video reacting to it while it's going on, I feel like that makes it feel a little bit more real and a little bit more, like, you know what I'm trying to say basically, is that it feels like you're more with the people that are playing. It feels more realistic. So, yeah, so what I would do is on the Monday video, this is a basic rundown. The Monday video, you guys would leave comments telling me if you're interested in the game that I'm playing, which I would give out on the Monday video. You'd leave me a comment telling me your friend code or your PlayStation Network gamer tag, or your... I don't have an Xbox at this point, but if at some point in the future I did, your Xbox gamer tag, and your Skype tag, I guess you would say. So you would leave me those, and then from there I would use a random number generator to pick 3 people in the video to on Wednesday. And then what I would do is I would make an update on Wednesday, or I might just PM them. That probably sounds like a better idea. I would just PM them. I would PM the 3 people that are going to be participating on Friday, and then, oops, why did I put the lance on? And then I would let them know that they're going to be a part of it. So then if they answer me back again, I will know that they still want to be a part of it. Then what we do on Thursday is I would organize it with everyone in the group so that we could all play at the same time, we could all be on Skype at the same time, and everything like that. And then on Friday we would actually go about playing it. So I think that would be a pretty cool idea, because I feel like that way I can kind of connect a little bit more with my subscribers and interact with you guys more, because really right now it's not really... there isn't really any reaction there, because I'm talking, you're listening, but you're not really reacting. Your comments are reacting to my stuff, but I don't feel that whole connection to my subscribers that you feel with an audience when you're an entertainer, you know? So I figure this way I can kind of get around that and get a little bit closer to my audience this way. I can get to know you guys a little bit better, and you can become a part of this community, you know? It's going to be a cool cycle, but I'll get to that in a second. For now, let's explore this thing. Huh. A robot? What is a robot doing here? Well, what's the production plate say? Vandal Empire. It's a warbot. And the owner is kind of scratchy. Well, that's weird. Yeah, really. I thought that, well, maybe the Empire was chasing the Gemma Knights while they were heading through here. What was that? Oh my god, it's alive! And it's causing an earthquake. What the hell's going on? I hear boss music. Holy crap! A 60-foot tall giant squid. This is the Kraken! The Kraken releases... Whoa. The Kraken will pop up in one of these bigger pools all around the arena here. And he will release parasitic fish onto the land that will generally hinder your progress. He'll use his tentacles to shoot at you. So it's kind of like the Hydra boss fight was, except it's much more fast-paced, which is why I like this one a lot better than the Hydra. Granted, he is kind of easy. He'll also swipe his tentacles all over the place. Wow, that was an epic ending right there. Death blow for the win. But he'll swipe his tentacles in the smaller pools, he'll release parasitic fish onto the land, and he'll go into one of the giant pools in the corners of the map, and he'll shoot ink balls and water spells at you. Salamander magic works wonders on the guy, but the problem with casting on him is that you kind of are moving slower when you're casting because you can only be at walking speed when you're casting. So it's a little bit more difficult to keep up with him. But he's really not that difficult altogether. I mean, I was pretty well off with Elena when I did it, so... Salamander magic is the magic of choice. Equip a bash straight weapon, or equip the bow. Like you just saw, I did pretty well with the bow. And you're going to need some range for him, so the bow is probably the best thing to equip if you're using a jab trait weapon. I think bash straight weapons still work on him. You can equip the mace if you want, or you can equip the sickle, but I don't think that works very well unless he's in certain pools. So, but yeah, I feel like if I did something like that with my subscribers, it would kind of give me a greater connection. Actually, you know what? Before I continue to talk about this, I have some upgrading to do off-screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to that potted plant that was in Rocky Wilds. I'm going to forge another Nux upgrade. I'm going to forge an upgrade for my helm. Boy, we haven't upgraded that in a while, have we? And I'm going to forge an upgrade for my boots, for Duke's boots. So I'm going to do all of that, and then we're going to head back to this cave here, which will lead us to 3, 2, 1, go!